Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
A dog is on the road to recovery after being shot in the neck in northeast Nebraska over the weekend. The Santee Sioux Nation Tribal Police Department says it happened on the east side of Santee, Nebraska, near the South Dakota border. The department says Officer Jeremiah Flowers responded and found the dog. He called Noah's Hope Animal Rescue in Sioux City, Iowa, and they met him halfway.
In a post on Facebook, the nonprofit says the dog had emergency surgery and is doing well. Because of Officer Flowers, Noah's Hope named the dog Flower. This comes nearly a week after a dog was shot and killed west of Wall Lake. Her owners are now offering a $1,000 reward to the person providing information leading to the arrest.
One person was arrested after what authorities describe as an active situation in Howard over the weekend. In a statement posted to Facebook, the Minor County Sheriff's Department says it happened around 9:45 Friday night.
The subject had left the scene before law enforcement arrived. The Sanborn County Sheriff's was called in to help and the area was searched. The subject was found and arrested. Authorities say there is no danger to the public.
And no one was hurt after a garage fire blocks away from the Missouri River in Yankton. Authorities say it happened in the area of West 3rd and Lynn Street around 2 o'clock Sunday afternoon.
The Yankton Fire Department posted these pictures of the scene to its Facebook page. In them, you can see smoke coming from a garage behind a home. The cause is under investigation, but the department suspects it is electrical in nature.
Now let's get our first check of the weather with meteorologist Scott Munt. Good morning, Scott.
All right, good morning, Perry. Good morning, everybody. Flurries, light snow showers this morning. They may add up as we do go over the next couple of days. We could easily see some amounts around an inch or two, depending on where you're at. So the snow showers and flurries will continue this morning. They do stretch from Aberdeen to Watertown, say Marshall, down towards Spencer, Iowa, with some snow showers. Temperatures today will remain cold, many locations in the 20s and 30s. We'll have more details on your forecast coming up.
Thanks, Scott. Egg producers are breathing a sigh of relief after the Sioux Falls slaughterhouse ban was rejected.
That means the Holstone pork plant and other processing facilities will be able to build within Sioux Falls city limits. Right now, there are not many options for pork producers to market their hogs in the state.
It's a great opportunity, and we'll always advocate for more shackle space for our pork producers within the state of South Dakota.
The Holstone plant will begin construction and plans to be open in 2025.
Meanwhile, the Sioux Falls City Council is set to vote on a couple of ordinances at their meeting tomorrow night regarding the amount of video lottery licenses allowed in the city and at establishments. The first ordinance would cap the amount of video lottery licenses at 160 for malt beverage and wine establishments and allow one new license for every 5,000 in population growth.
The second ordinance would firm up a 2019 ordinance where a loophole allowed establishments to have multiple suites all in one building, each with 10 video lottery machines apiece. The new ordinance would limit the amount of suites with its own license that can be connected together to 3, essentially allowing up to 30 lottery machines total.
Both ordinances will have a second reading and vote on Tuesday night. If passed, they will be enacted sometime in December.
And this midterm election saw a new generation of voters making their way to the polls. Gen Z voters came out in record numbers to cast their ballot.
At SDSU, many students voted for the first time. Some of them say it is imperative for Gen Z to research issues, vote in elections, and run for office.
The sooner you can get involved in knowing what's going on in the political situation and the social and the economic situation in the United States, the more likely you are going to be able to exercise that right to vote effectively.
Maxwell Frost is the first Gen Z elected to Florida's 10th Congressional District. He is 25 years old. And that's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Good morning, Brian.
All right. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everybody. We do have winter weather advisories in effect, not just today, but also through tomorrow morning, at least, for the northern Black Hills. We're going to see additional rounds of snow here, possibly adding up into that 4, 5, 6-inch range in the northern hills. So that's where we're kind of targeting that. We also have had snow and some advisories east of Sioux Falls toward Jackson, Minnesota, and also Spirit Lake, Iowa. The snow has been energizing on radar here the last couple of hours. So as you kind of watch things today and you're east of Sioux Falls, or traveling Interstate 90 over to Albert Lee, make sure you're, slowing down and take that into consideration that there are some slippery roads here throughout much of southern Minnesota today. It is still cold in Mobridge. With the snow around, it really limits your high temperatures. We're expecting Sioux Falls today in the lower to middle 30s, maybe 34. That's about it. Tomorrow, let's see if radar will come back to life and some new snow rotating back in from Minnesota. And Sioux Falls could pick up some of that. It'll be an interesting day to see how much of this actually accumulates. We're forecasting nuisance snows in Aberdeen, Watertown, and Sisseton over the next 24 hours. Boy, it's below average, too. There's no question that the entire country is flooded with this colder air mass, and we are going to expect a resurgence of this. On Thursday, we're getting a little more concerned about some strong winds, and if you put even a little bit of snow behind that, yeah, it's feeling like winter here. Thursday and Friday, looks like we're going to be a solid, I would say, on the order of 15 to 25 degrees below normal. It's a pretty big deal here as we end the weekend. Now, getting ahead of Thanksgiving, we might be able to relax on that a little bit, pull back the rains, hopefully get these temperatures back closer to average. That's probably the goal right now. 34, Sioux Falls today, 32 in Mitchell, 33, Rapid City as snow areas come back. Sioux Falls will target some snow tomorrow. Again, the chances aren't exceptionally high, but I think that it's enough to continue to warrant that. We may be upping some of those numbers. I will also tell you Thursday into Friday could be another round of some snow if that Arctic air can scoop up even what little moisture is out there. And you add some wind to it, and that wind chill goes way down as we wrap up the work week. It's cold in Aberdeen. We're getting more on board with the idea of having some of these lows at or near zero. We might even have to put some negative numbers in there. Here also a colder trend at the end of the week. So even the warmer days really aren't all that warm for November levels. And I would argue Rapid City, it's kind of the same story. We've got this first round of snow next day or two, and then easily on Thursday we could whip in some more snow through the hills with that falling temperature trend through Friday. Check out details online at KELOLAND.com.